Alright. What we got here?
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
Yep.
Ja! Go!
Whoa! Whoa!
What is all this inactivity?
Siegfried said you might welcome some help.
Aye, and you've come just in time, lad. I just bought this fucking animal from Siegfried. He gave me a friend's discount, but I shouldn't have taken that ram even if it was free.
Look, slow down a little. What ram?
As soon as he got a sniff of wolves, he hightailed it out of there.
You think a sheep would stay in the herd?
Aye, exactly. This ram ran off straight into the deepest, darkest forest, and I'm supposed to look for him there The wolves are said to be in that part of the forest.
Let me guess. You want me to go in there?
A few years ago, I would have gone in there with pleasure and given them a beating. But what can I do now? I'm so old. You're still young. It'll be easy for you.
Yeah, you're so old.
I'll help you.
Oh, that would be mighty nice of you. That ram is as
Like
dumb as a log.
35.
Losing even a single sheep would be a shame. There are some clearings not far from here in the woods. If he's still alive, he'll definitely be grazing there.
He'll come with me, just like that.
No, but take this carrot. He'll follow you to the ends of the earth for that. Farewell, and take a bath for goodness
Okay.
sake. You look awful.
And what I should do with this carrot? Like put it in hotkey slot. Where is it? Food. Carrot. Okay.
Go!
This is my ship.
This must be the lost ram.
Like these levels. Come on, boy. Let's go around. Okay. No, this way. Come on. And where is the Stanislav? Yep. Here he is.
Lord.
Well, I'm back.
So, what happened? Don't keep...
I brought that ram of yours,
That's wonderful of you. I thought he'd be done for.
and he almost was too. The wolves were just coming for him,
Then you have my admiration. I'd have probably run for the hills.
so I deserve some kind of reward, don't I?
Absolutely, absolutely. Here, you have everything I can afford. And if you want to help someone else, then there's Natan hereabouts. Not a name you hear often, eh? Well, not everyone can be called Hans or Dorothy. His parents had a bit of imagination, unlike some folks. Now, where was I? Oh, right. Natan's herd grazes to the west of Semine. He's got a nice little place there, I've got to give him that. Maybe he's also having some trouble. See you soon, my friend.
Okay. Wait. Big what?
Whoa! This could be the rock from the story. I'm on the right path.
Okay. Grave, what grave?
A grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried, together with the silver axe.
Okay. Now I want to start dig. Now I can. Broken round shield and broken axe.
God in heaven. This really is the axe. All those
Nice.
years in the earth haven't treated it well.
Repair axe. Okay, just in case, guys, here is where I am on the map to find this axe. Axe from the lake, repair axe. So, I probably can do this in Blacksmith right here. Okay, let's try to start this quest. I'm not going to finish this quest line because I'm going into a castle. What is this? Never mind. I'm going to the castle through Miller's quest, but I want to learn Blacksmith, so I'm actually want to start
How can I help you today,
this
friend?
quest line,
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could.
and I
My
want
last
to
two hands,
fix that
well,
axe.
They're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Rodovan. You should know Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone.
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I
Yeah.
can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own...
I have some iron.
Go over to the anvil.
Okay,
Let's get started.
but he actually gives me some. Sure.
Then go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Okay.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit.
Okay.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
I can't do anything else.
You can tell the temperature by the color,
Yeah.
but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want.
Okay.
You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing.
Pinkish red. The
Damn it,
mid.
what's taking you so long? You just have to heat up the whole thing.
Yeah, the middle of the sword is kinda Lame.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
Okay, I'm holding attack button.
That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Okay.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
It's already cool off. Up.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Come on. Why it's not heating up? Now it's heating up. Yep.
Come over to the anvil.
Okay. Keep going.
Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier.
Oh, this
Sometimes
is not
I'll whistle
what
to
I
myself
wanted
to keep
to
the rhythm
do.
going.
Anyway.
There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it. And the
Okay.
sword
You
will
have a
be
kind
done.
master.
The rest is
Doggy?
just tweaking.
What now? I'm not doing anything. I don't know. Ah. Right in the eyes. So what's now? Cool.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
A lot of.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
Interesting.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up. It rings.
Yeah.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere. If your forging's going to be, the main thing is, don't work it cold, but don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Okay.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep it jumping, the best.
That's stupid question.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks.
You can sleep, and of course, you can use the forge anytime
I
you
can
want.
sleep where?
Any questions?
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there.
Nice.
Don't worry, nobody will.
Where can I get my...
You can buy some essentials, but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know.
Okay.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to... You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't gonna help?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. You take care of these smaller jobs. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you...
Cool. Let me check my shag. This is it? No, it's not. Looks like it. This one? Yep. This is, looks like my... Yep, and here is all my stuff. Nice. I see. So this is my another home base. This is first one and this is second one. Actually, this is much more convenient, much closer to Troskovitz. Oh, it's a small gift. And nails. Right? Right? No. Let me craft one simple axe and then I will try to fix the... Where is it? This one. Broken axe. Here is access. This is looks like more like work axe. Broad axe. No, let me try work axe first. Come on. No.
I think it was the Shellyabites.
What?
Who else could it be?
I'm not involved in nothing.
And God be
You are
with you.
filthy liar.
Place. That's no good.
What's now? Stab damage 0. Quality crap.
Excuse me.
Alright, let's try. Let's try this one.
That looks like it's almost done. Good. That looks finished.
Good. At least level 2, please. I like it, doggo. Level 3. Wow. I'll take it. Nice. Where is it? Damn.
All done.
Let me check. Almost 300 for bags. So I want to save, and I want to finally craft this one. Where is it? Pretty axe. We'll see what we will get. Trying to take it easy. And I need to swap sides.
Sakra! I'm doing something wrong.
What's wrong? Did I fix it? Not really.
It's almost finished. All finished.
Let's see. Is it any good? Again, at least level 2. Level 3. Nice. Let's see. Ooh, looks beautiful.
Sharp as a razor.
Let me see. Very small damage. 78. Not even close to my 129. Yeah. But I'll keep it definitely. Okay. He's right behind me. Oh. Dude, this is he.
I could go for some...
Good day to you.
I found the water goblin's silver axe.
What do you mean? What axe?
The one from your story. 2 brothers, a silver axe, a water goblin. One brother got the axe, the other got drowned. You know.
Wait, so you actually found it? Do you have it? I have to see it.
Here you go.
It's not possible. Where did you find it?
I just followed your story. I found the pier by the rock tower pond, then went up to the old oak tree, then the big stone beside the road.
Doesn't really look like a woodcutter's axe. Are you sure this is really it?
But you didn't say it was a woodcutter's axe. You only said the water goblin's axe was silver.
I did, but still. In all the years that story's been told, everyone thought it was just a fairy tale for children. It has 4 different endings nowadays. When Johann and Jaleov tells the tale, it's about 2 sisters, and the water goblin grants one of them a pair of silver slippers. The other sister was jealous, but she didn't bother with the water goblin. She found her sister straight away and pushed her off a cliff in Apollonia. It's the same story, but Johann gave it some extra colour. Best not go looking for the slippers too. Although, with your luck.
Yeah.
See you later.
I'm sorry.
See ya.
Praise the Lord.
Do you have any other
Pardon
stories?
me.
No. Okay. I'm already robbed all this place. So
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Semine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
someone wants to fight.
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Well, this will gonna be
You're
very
in for an ass
fast
kicking,
fight.
you piece of shit. Come on. Oh, you wee bastard!
In the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the foot.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry.
Henry. The Takeoff Blacksmith sent me. Rodovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Semine's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yechin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Rodovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Rodovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Rodovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, Gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No.
Come on.
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
No.
No, that's all. But we should get going.
That we should. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you
Courtyard.
want, stay here.
Okay. Let's go.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay.
Blessings to you.
Yeah, I was here before. I stole all these things. You can check Robbing People at Night episode. Alright, so
Sir, I need my... I'm sorry.
Get out of here.
Don't get ideas.
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znaimo in Moravia. Lovely country.
Well, you don't like it here?
You see any vineyards in Bunnyland? More the other way around.
You're related to the Semines, if I understood right.
Aye. I wouldn't be here otherwise. It's not every day that... first cousin?
Twice removed. But that doesn't matter.
Ah, who cares? There'll be a good old shindig, that's all that counts.
Why don't you want another fight?
Why would I want a stramash? I'm near a man of violence. Tradition has been...
Is it your custom to beat up envoys who come to the courtyard?
Envoy or no, when a new bloke turns up and gives us a queer look, he gets a clout in the gob. That's fair, isn't it?
Uh-huh. I understand, I suppose.
Like I said, I'm near a man of violence.
You're a long way from Moravia.
My pa holds all his kin in highest. We were at a wedding in Rotten. Before that, it was a bairn's christening at That's all I mind. I have... Good to see you.
Alright. So. Where I need to go?
Hail. More time then.
This is probably his horse. Are you ready?
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go...
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's vanishing on the way.
Very good.
Okay.
What do you...
Whoa. I want to check. Is any new? Yup, a lot of new. Okay, Blacksmith. Okay, I like this one. And this one actually very good. Yeah. Now, horseman. Okay. And survival. Okay.
Think about it, Captain.
I know you...
Anything else? Yeah. Oh, this is nice.
Told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko,
will we get attacked
You
by
know
bandits?
how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I know.
I hope so.
But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
Of course.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly,
Finally.
tell the youngster here what's what.
Yes.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Semine.
Okay.
It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
No.
That won't be necessary. I've got all I need.
Well, all right. But it never hurts to have something in reserve. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks.
Okay. I need to change to my battle stance. Why the hell do I need this club? Okay.
So, young'un, are you ready?
I guess we're fighting on these things. Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Oh.
Ah.
Come on, old man.
Henry, come here.
What?
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young'un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Okay. Green one. Nah, mine is better. And please let me change to this. And this one too. Yes, this is good idea. Let's go.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should
Thank
come
you.
to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Semine. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always
Okay.
choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
No
I'm
problem.
from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Hey dude, I know you.
Wouldn't want that there if someone gave
Okay.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now,
Yes.
sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess and I'm really not in the mood today.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat.
And Henry?
Okay. Not a word about me. Sure.
As you wish, sir.
So this way. Let's... yeah. I'm in the right outfit.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Rodovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia.
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
That'll be all.
Alright. Oh.
Well then, young man. How did it go?
Pretty well.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry.
Sir, I could send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
This way. Bologna. I'll be in here. This is Marika's hideout.
Dorothy's endless fussing. I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, Gnarly, that was
I never was in this
God knows if the place
haircut
Is this your first time riding a
True.
horse, you moron?
Still,
services.
we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have
Barber.
turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened.
Shop.
They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll
Stop,
find them boozing
horse.
at the Three
Can you
Cats.
stop
That'd
doing
surely be the best outcome.
stupid things?
If that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
Can we go faster? I guess we can't.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road now.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it?
Off you go. This is the gate area. Is it big? No, it's not big. Here we are. This is our goods, I guess.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
What else? Anything else?
You found anything?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the...
Yep. And where is this dude missing? Oh, he just went to piss.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in there.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman
What is
in
going
harness.
on?
We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
Nope.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad? Nothing to say, lad?
No,
Well, I can't blame you. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one.
I just thinking
Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's
people
not ruled
do
by
it
a strong
sometimes,
hand,
dude.
all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Is some kind. Nope. Another suck. Wait. Should go that way.
Oh,
I'm blind as a mole, sir.
well, that's...
I look and you.
Very well.
Yeah. Nope.
Whoa!
Dudes, you are blind. So here it is.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Right here. Anything else? No dead bodies.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hold it
Where are we on the map? Yep.
off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there.
Okay.
Got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on.
Where
Trapped there all night,
relationship very familiar
It
to
wasn't till morning.
my
the
and
folk from the fortress.
Sor
The whole of
Hans.
Semine was out looking for me.
See, at least you
them
came here
also
as a
like
kid.
two
It still gives me
lads,
the
but
creeps here.
one
Why is that, sir? It's just
Like-
rocks, ain't it?
You'd be a
noble,
different tune
our
if you'd had the
simple
ropemaker's
guy,
wife as a nanny when you were little. Now she has some tales about this place.
but them
Headless
also
horsemen, goblins, and white
old
ladies.
good friends.
Every night we'd gather by the hearth.
He definitely weren't it.
I can hear someone.
I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was
Listen.
I hear it.
I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated claptrap.
Supposedly? Have you forgotten? I was ordained, you ignoramus. For fuck's
sake, you was never ordained Hansa.
I was. Stumble did it. In the forest chapel by Vodirad.
Like fuck he ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing.
But Stumble's a priest.
Stumble is a drunken old fool who claims he was a priest.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it, and so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right.
I just
Henry,
been there.
what are you waiting?
No, I'm not afraid
I
of
could
height.
do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
I just need them split out.
Tell him I'm not
Not
having him
sleep,
off. You saw it,
split
too.
out.
True. He ain't yanking your pizzle.
And I
saw it
can
with my own two eyes. She had one different than the other.
kill them all.
But that ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing at the wench.
Those definitely aren't the blacksmith's hands.
Some people might like it. I don't know who'd like that. And did they do something?
What the fuck do you imagine they do? Light up in the dark?
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Rodovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them here.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge
No, I
them,
want
sir?
to do it
What else do you
quietly, please.
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it too. Climb up top.
Right you are, Captain.
Okay. Change back to my fight form.
Have you forgotten? I was ordained, you ignoramus.
For fuck's sake, you was never ordained Hansa.
I was. Stumble did it. In the forest chapel by Vodirad.
Like fuck he ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your...
Come on, dudes.
We'll kick your asses!
No.
Sword, eh?
Okay.
Bash him on the head!
The God and Blessed Virgin.
1 second, boys.
What's the hold up?
I like Red Hood.
What's
Everything
the
else,
hold up, damn it?
chill, dude.
What's the hold up, damn it?
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here.
Well, we can't ask them now.
Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes.
But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense.
Yeah, well,
I
you
just-
were right, as always. Let's go then.
Tell them what this
You ready,
was
Henry?
patrol.
I am.
Wait a second.
Thought we had
No,
everything clear.
I didn't
Sir,
eat.
You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't to save my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Johnny, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Semine, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Nice shot.
What are you gaping at? At them!
I will take your armor.
At them with you. Hammer them, man. Get ready to leave this life. You won't get me. We'll kick your ass and slice him up. Show what you're made of. You'll be fucking sorry.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp.
Now it's your turn, you shit.
Good.
You're no match for us, fucker.
You know what?
Now you die.
He's got no chance.
That was some butchery. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry, hey, Henry, are you listening?
Quiet.
Come
We'll
here.
decide what to do with you later. What about your
For
family?
both.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Okay.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's...
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? They took him captive. They were in cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thief. And they deserve the same punishment.
I'll go and
Great.
find him.
Hurry. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry, hey, Henry, are you listening?
What?
Come here.
What now?
One of them bastards.
I already
And what-
know.
Now
it's-
listen, and if you
I'll go and track him then.
Great.
Can I eat this? Not yet.
I ain't done nothing, I swear. It was Venser.
I'm trying to free you.
I didn't want to
Okay.
nip the car, honest.
Loot. Ooh. Can I loot you? I like your armor. Okay, let's go this way.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a bad guy.
Can't you think of any other way out of this?
Well, you could let me go.
Why would I?
Maybe for coin.
Carry on.
Well, Jules wasn't entirely wrong. We wanted to fuck him over and take the cart to use.
Yes.
Only it didn't work out.
As you can see, his fellas caught us on the way. We had to pull the cart over and haul the goods up to the rocks. But before Ghouls had a chance to count the loot, we skimmed off a bit. Well, that is, my cousin Franzi did. I had enough work hauling them sacks. If you let me go, well, I'll tell you where the loot is.
I'm actually not really interested, but alright.
And what did he take?
I don't really know. But he found something on the cart, nicely wrapped up, so he swiped it. He said it looked valuable.
So you want to bribe me with something?
Don't worry, it's something valuable. Franzi has a nose for these things.
I really want to do this alright thing, but I kinda do not want to mess my relationship with these dudes. Although I will not going to finish this, I will not go to the wedding with them, I will go with Miller, but still I want to be buddies with these dudes. So I don't think it very valuable, like maximum 200 coins and some mediocre weapon. I'm not interested.
To hell with that.
Well, come now, don't be a fool.
I said no. Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away. And I don't know. Well, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds?
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart.
Thank you.
So you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it.
Yeah.
Now,
coins,
Let's get that
groschen.
accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride? We'll go via Truskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Rodovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
I could use a ride. I don't need anything here.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age.
Okay. Now
I
what?
didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea
Can
we'd
I
keep
get
it.
his
What?
armor?
That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was. A thief robbing a thief? What a world. I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. So I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Semine, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realize you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
I don't know.
If Lord Semine's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my ma's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Ha! Every Manjikur I dragged to the gallows swore on his mother. Nobody with
Damn,
any
I'm really
decency
got
would risk
back
his mother's
problem.
immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.